lot of Texas dirt. Chocolate milk or Texas dirt?
And that is a lot of Texas rock.
I must have brought the entire state of Texas home with me. Just keep flowing, keep. Second gen.
Yep, I'm about to clean the engine bay of the 12 valve and cleaning up the underneath of the truck yesterday.
Yeah, and I need about a 6-foot ladder to give you a scale about how tall this truck is. Windshield wiper fluid plug here.
Don't mind me just stepping on the light bar.
Plug right here that goes into nothing. I think there's a second one that does that. Water in the coolant. Murky. This is kind of flat, this whole hose here. Breathing hot air for a long time. The filter's kind of dirty too. On both sides of that wire, actually, it's about to rip. That plug and this plug are not going to go together. Caught on fire at some point. Exposed positive wire. The hood light does not ignite. The whole hood cover's missing. Fan shroud has just cracked. The metal bucket on top of the battery terminal. So when the hood is closed, there's about a ½ inch of play.
Let's begin.
Did the MV4500 not come with a dipstick? And I had the door open on my 6x2 valve truck. I wanted to take a peek around before I started cleaning up the interior, and I saw a blue paper, blueberry stains from Texas, ripping it this whole time. Steel posts, quantity 11, and 5 20-foot panels from good old Junction, Texas, classic old Texas town. I went south from West Texas to there, and I live in PA, which is way north. Is that a backhoe burn on the carpet? Just ran another plug now. Now that floor mat over there from the Silverado, I figured I'd add it. We got a drink holder here. I don't know if that's maybe it is factory. It's not bolted though. We got some pow. And then we got the old plate that was on the front, started rolling without it. Got an old historic Texas knife from the World 1812. A window roller, which now if y'all remember this whole back filled with plastic that I was waiting for a recycling bin. Finally found one in Tennessee. Used a lot. Open this glove box. We got the old owner's manual, very old, bunch of old service papers and stuff. We got a paper that shows that it failed emissions. Cuban back here. A ring holder bag. Here involves a receipt, South Bend clutch, puffery substance left over. Factory looking unit with nice buttons that are bigger than what you see on the single DINs. Satellite radio antenna on the top of the truck. None of the power is wired to it or anything. Under the sun visors, no mirror at all, just warnings. Smells of Texas. Arizona 30-day general use permit. About to fall off too. Here's that one lug per wheel. It takes a lug key. Arizona lottery. Found the black box of the truck. Ford Super Duty oil filter is sitting in the back of my truck. I remember finding this in Arkansas and see if it works with my other lugs. For a seatbelt buckle. I remember picking up this piece of metal in Texas at a hotel to start plucking gravel rocks out of the tire. I figured I'd be off-roading in every state. Telescoping antenna. Whoa, would you look at that? Ew. Interior durability test. 0 because it's reinforced by a red velvet carpet. The doors don't go farther back. Silverados go all the way. Upgraded Pioneer speakers in the truck. Oh, pull these out. 4th gen mats. Ruthless. There we go. Probably never got the patent because it soaks. Careful. You idiot. Well, won't be needing this anymore. Oh, it's stuck. I tucked that in there because it was blowing around in Texas. Texas tornadoes. All right, let's get this ripped out of here. Whoa. That works. Texas moon rock. Dirt on it from Kentucky. 12 valve or Dodge Grand Caravan? Well, what do you know? Another random wire. There's a tow strap here from the original bed. Bringing the fiber on me. Pulled out the whole Can-In filter, sides the actual tube to the turbo. Clean that all out. Yeah, it's still wet. All this up here is bootleg. This 12 valve was kind of a scam because the bin in the glove box doesn't match the top of the dash or the door. That means the mileage and the year could actually be off from being a 1998.0. Backer was ignited and used in this truck. There was a lot of remains in the back of the bed. There is pet hair. It has a fish smell in here in the interior. Everything is sticky. There's stains everywhere. A lot of questionable fluid. A lot of plugs that go to nothing. Broken features. Now beat the crud and worn out. I want to know who at Chrysler Dodge decided to put pink and purple into the seat. Dust bowl full of dust. Oh. We can drive this 12 out wherever we want. Tighten some loose oil pan bolt. Sensor that goes to nothing. Got the spare tire winch down by using a hammer. The one mount on that side is broken off here and I can't get this bolt out. Here's my license plate light. Here are my new gloss black license plate light bolts for my truck. And yeah, by the way, I moved to Texas. The bumper, gone. Thus far, I put about 28 hours into detailing this truck, and I think about at least 24 hours have been in the interior of the truck. Quite a journey. Hey! Mega stance. I'm all over the road with this thing, but hey. Yeah, I turned up the fuse switch a little. Oh yeah! Fuel cap, new fuel cap with tether strap. Seems to work well. I zip tied it to the back of the fuel door.